I doing and where have I been? Well, I've been in the ER 3 times in the past 5 days. I'm having a trigeminal neuralgia flare-up. If you can't see, I have some swelling here, and it was so much worse. Like I had chipmunk face, only on the right side. Went to the ER 4 days ago for this. I had been having this neuralgia for a few days already, and the pain became unbearable. So midday, I told my mom, I need to go to the ER. And as soon as we pulled up to the ER, I went unresponsive. And she went into the ER and asked for help bringing me in. And I could hear all of this, so I never actually went unconscious, but just unresponsive, eyes closed, completely unable to move. Weirdest thing. I came to, they brought me into the ER, she had to leave, and so I was sitting there in a wheelchair sobbing because of how bad the pain was. Truly, fully, completely unbearable pain. And then I just called out to everyone else who was in the ER, okay, I'm going unresponsive, I'm gonna have a seizure or pass out or whatever. Again, I went out, and again, I was conscious in my body, able to hear everything around me, unable to open my eyes, unable to move. And this happened about 7 times. So they brought me back and took MRIs of my brain and CT of my chest to make sure I didn't have any clots in my chest, or to make sure nothing funny was going on in my brain causing me to go unresponsive in the way that I was. They were completely clear. They released me on a strong pain medicine, went home, and this pain medicine didn't even touch the pain. So 12 hours later, I was back in the ER. This time I took an ambulance, middle of the night. You know, they're 6-7 hours in unbearable pain and released on the next and stronger pain medicine with a few anti-anxiety, which should help with my nervous system. So then I was in pain and high. So that was jolly fun. Love that for me. Just dealt with that for a day. And then last night, the pain just came back to a full-blown 10. And I took the pain medicine that they prescribed, didn't do anything for me. So I knew I had to call again and go into the ER again. Now, I did go to the PCP, to my PCP, and he said this looks like a tooth infection, so get into your dentist. So upon arriving at the ER, I told them what the dentist said. They took a CT of my face, and they said it doesn't show infection, but it shows swelling. And they said, you are an interesting woman. And I said, thank you. So they gave me antibiotics, and literally minutes within receiving the first dose, the swelling went down and my whole body just let go of all of that. I mean, for 5 days, for 6 days, it's been even longer. It's been over a week, bro. Wow, that makes me so sad. It's been over a week that my nervous system has been just in this, I can't deal. And me being unable to do anything about it. And what the freak? And that's on top of my hospitalization. So I'm just like, what the freak, man? What the freak? So that's what's been going on with me. That's why I haven't been on here to sing with you guys. And I'm so tired. I guess the good news is that it helps when the medical condition that you're experiencing is familiar, because when it's unfamiliar, it's scary. That first ER was quite scary because I didn't know why I was going unresponsive, if I was having like an absent seizure or some kind of other seizure or what. And it's when you're dealing with the unknowns that it's a lot harder. I've had a few hospitalizations like that. But for the past, or the last 2 ER visits, it's like, okay, I'm just here for pain. I've had trigeminal neuralgia before. This is, my, 5th flare-up of it, so just have to find the right medicine. But I'm just like, really? After dealing with this Crohn's disease for 26 years, every day of my life, this Crohn's disease being unbearable. Not unbearable. No, I've done so good. Not pretending I'm fine for the past 27 years. But that is tiring. So then you add this, and then I'm just like, I need the biggest of a hug. So it's been really hard. The good news, I need to breathe. The good news is that I saw a nurse practitioner and I have started on some peptides. I dipped into all of the funds, the help that you guys have sent over to me for rent, which I'm so grateful for, and I'm not. These are happy tears. I dipped into those funds to be able to get these peptides, which is what, $300 for 5 weeks of therapy, and she said she wants me to stay on these peptides for at least 3 months, if not 6, and that this should help with my Crohn's disease. And then I also talked to someone who does German new medicine, which I've never even looked into before and don't even know if I fully understand it, but from what I do understand of it so far, it aligns perfectly with what my spirit has been walking me through and showing me the truth in my struggles with this disease. And for the German new medicine, it's not actual medicine. It's understanding where your body is in the pathway of the crisis or conflict that it's dealing with.